Hey, hope you're doing well. Jason Whittle with the Jason Whittle All-Pro Team Remax Lake of the Ozarks. We are back with another session of Tiny Table Talk. And I got my buddy Marcus Sykora here with State Farm. So excited to have him on. He's going to share some ideas. Marcus is a huge advocate for the lake area, does tons of things besides sell real estate.
That's your
Marcus
job.
Marcus does tons of things. Marcus does tons of things besides sell insurance. Thanks for coming on, buddy.
Thank you, Jason. Always a pleasure.
Hey, look at there. What is this? Why do you have this on here, Nathan? What is this?
Oh man, great to be here. I do kind of wish the chairs and the table were a little bit bigger, though.
You don't like this?
I do love them, but it's just unique.
It's super comfy. You're gonna love getting out of it. If you're as limber as me.
I've been with State Farm for over 20 years. I started off in the claims department there in Columbia. And what I loved about the State Farm thing early on was in the claims department, like, that's where the rubber hits the pavement, literally. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's where we're delivering the promise that we make when people buy the policies. And so that really got me up to speed on the culture of our industry. They got me up to speed on, you know, my team manager, the training that I always was given was find a sliver of gray that you can advocate for the consumer and run with it. So that's always been part of the fabric of how I was brought into this industry and still is today.
Obviously, we live in one of the greatest places, I feel like, in the country, truly.
Absolutely.
And I don't just say that because we sell real estate here. I love it. We've lived all over the country, decided to raise our family back here. But there's also some really unique obstacles or things you have to overcome. It seems like in the professional world, whether you're selling real estate, whether you're an appraiser, whether you're a lender, and what we found is insurance is the same thing. That it's vital for our clients most of the time to have a local insurance guy. Have you found that to be true?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what I found is that if you don't have somebody locally advocating for the things that could happen, then really what you're doing is you're getting in a situation where all you care about is price. And of course I want to respect price, and of course I want to be sensitive price, but really what I'm trying to do is I'm not trying to spend your money, I'm trying to save you money. Right. Because my biggest fear in anything that we do and in my team is that you have an assumption that you have coverage for something when in fact you don't. And I think that because people don't have claims very often, frequently, or fortunately for them in the insurance industry, they just assume that everything's good. So the fundamental question that we always ask everybody is, in the event you have your worst day, how much do you want the insurance company to pay? And how much do you want to pay out of pocket?
I don't want to pay anything.
That's the answer 100% of the time. 100%.
I don't mind paying a little bit.
I want the insurance company to pay. Why wouldn't they pay for it? Well, because you have next to no coverage. So I think it's extremely important in the lake area to be doing business with somebody who's local, somebody who has some experience, somebody who has some scar tissue, somebody who understands and advocates for that consumer in anything we do. Real estate, appraisals, insurance, lending, all of it. I think it's unbelievably important because we are a niche here, and we gotta respect that.
Well, I think it's vital to make sure you got somebody that you trust, somebody that's very knowledgeable, because I don't know if you've read one of those insurance whatever those things are. I mean, I'd rather be shot in the knee than read through one of those. So I'm just like, Marcus, what does this mean?
Yeah, well, good thing I'm here to help you read them. I don't want you shot in the knee, you know?
Yeah. Painful.
I've said for years, you have to find somebody you can trust, and you have to trust what they tell you. And I know it's easier said than done, but there's a lot of truth to that. I don't need you to worry about the fine print because I've already taken that away from you on the front side.
I swear I did not set him up for this at all, but that's actually how I was going to end. We talk a lot to our agents about building their team, and a lot of people think, oh, like a team of real estate agents. It's not what I mean. Every agent, whether they're a primary or whatever, or anybody who's not even in real estate, you need to have a good, which is exactly what you're talking about, you need to create a good team. And in real estate, for us as real estate agents, we want to make sure that we've got a good title company that we trust, and a good lenders that we trust, and appraisers that are going to do a good job, and especially insurance guys. And you have done a fantastic job of taking care of our clients, taking care of the people that we push your way. It's often that people come back and say, hey, thanks for referring us to Marcus. Thank you for sending us his way. And so you just do a great job, and sure appreciate you. And I super appreciate you taking the time to come and hang out with us on Tiny Table Talk.
Yeah.
We're trying to revolutionize offices here, tiny homes, tiny tables. You can get way more office staff in your we can save costs. You can go down to like 500 square feet, put 8 or 9 people in there. It's super efficient.
I love the business model that you're introducing here, and I'm thinking about adopting it.
I'm sure the people are going to love me. Love me for that. So, hey, thanks for being on, buddy.
Always a pleasure, brother.
Good to see you.
You too.
All right, we got to get up now? Or can we just sit here and talk more about turkey?
Yeah.